So this video is going to be spag Bol Florentine. I hope you've had a nice day. It's now Tuesday evening and I've just lost my page. That was really clever of me, wasn't it? Anyway, I'm going to be making the spag Bol Florentine out of the Free Food Feast Slimming World book. And it is on page 106. So you are going to need some onions, carrot, garlic, celery, chopped tomatoes, some pepper, some oregano. I'm putting chilies in, but that's not in the recipe. Some mushrooms, some 5% fat mince, some tomato passata, and they've got long spaghetti, but I've got this, so I'm going to be using that. And they put in fresh spinach. I've got some frozen spinach which I'll be getting out and I'll be putting that in. So, what do we need to do? We need a big pan and a saucepan. The weather's gone mental. It's Tuesday, the 25th, 26th of April. I don't know, whatever date it is. Anyway. The sun is shining, absolutely beautiful. 10 minutes ago, it was hailstoning. I was out walking the dog, so hence that's why I look like a complete rat bag. So yeah, work that one out, honestly. Well, it's gone mad. So, but we already knew that, didn't we? Right, I'm going to use this time my garlic, I think. I'm going to use that one, garlic oil. So I'm going to give my frying pan a bit of a spray. Then I'm going to add to that some mince. There we go. And I'm going to fry that off and chop up an onion and then add that to it. So I'll carry on with that and I'll come back in a minute. Hello. So I have got sorry, I'm wiggling you about a little bit, trying to get in the pan. So I've got my mince all browned off in my saucepan and I'm now going to be adding my celery, carrot and onion. And I'm going to fry that off a little bit, along with my garlic. Get that all in. So I'm just going to put the garlic in. And I've got, I think I said, but I've got 4 cloves of garlic. Adding those in, lovely, and my water's coming up to the boil nearly, so I'm soon going to be putting in my pasta. Just going to give this let's get rid of this. It's not for you. Where's my spoon? Oh, where's my spoon then? Where's that gone? Where's that gone? Oh, here it is. Honestly, hunt the ruddy spoon. Right, so in a minute I'm going to be adding the mushrooms, the passata, and I've got these red wine stock pots from Tesco's. I've not used them before, but apparently they're very nice in spag bols. So, I should be putting one of those in. You get 4 in a packet from Tesco's, these ones are. I think Asda and that probably do them. They look alright. So, let's now add my mushroom. I've got quite a lot of mushroom. I do like mushroom. and it does actually cook down quite small. So that's going in. Jason. Yes.
Sorry. Can you put the electric on the shirt, please?
Yes. He's doing his bike. One of many. He wants his electric on. Oh. There we go. He'll be down there for hours. Right, so, where was I? Oh yeah. So I'm going to put my chopped tomatoes in. Oh, look at me. Let's left the door in, open. House is still cooking. So let's open my tomatoes. These everyday value, I've noticed they don't have the ring pull on them. Maybe that's because they're cheaper. That's how they can keep the price down, I suppose, without putting expensive ring pull thingies on. Cans. Right, so I'm putting my tomatoes in. I'm giving that a good mix round. It does need some moisture. It needs some water, some stock. So let's get the passata in. Now what are they suggesting that you use? If I can find it. 500 grams, so that's the whole thing. Oh, now I've got something stuck in my drawer. And my scissors aren't in there anyway. Right, so I'm not going to use 500 grams because it's too tomatoey. I don't like it that tomatoey. So I'm just going to use half of this 500 grams. And then I'm going to top up with water from the kettle. So say 250 of the passata and 250 just water. And then I'm going to give that a good mix round. Adding my, doesn't really smell that much, my stock. Oh, there it goes. And that will just melt in. I just need to get my pasta in. There we go. And then finally I've got some rainbow peppercorns, which I am going to season into my bolognese. I've got some chilies, not many, a good pinch, or put it all in, what the heck, and some oregano, and that's another good pinch. And I'm going to get my spinach out. And I'm going to put my spinach in. Now I need 200 grams of spinach. I will weigh it. Jason hates spinach. Oh.
You recording?
Yeah. Then put your spinach in. I won't put it all in. It might be a bit too much. A bit of overkill for it. And I'm going to give that a little mix in. Ooh, in you get. There we go. Once that's defrosted in there, it'll mix in a lot better. Right, so it's just a case of leaving it now to cook. So you need to leave it for about half an hour to reduce and to really, you know, create a lovely bolognese sauce amongst all that meat and everything. Now the only thing I don't have, because I've completely lost it and I don't know what I've done with it, is any tomato puree. I have been looking for it, but I can't find it. I don't know what I've done with it. So I'm going to have to use, until I go shopping, I'm going to have to use my reduced less sugar and salt tomato ketchup. So I'm just putting a big splurge of that in. And give that a stir. Now it doesn't say in the recipe to use Worcestershire sauce. Now I love Worcestershire sauce in my spag bol. So I am going to put some in. You know, you can make it your own. You put in what you want, take out what you want, you know. If you don't like something, then, you know, don't put it in. So I like this, as you can see. I'm putting a nice big glug of that in. Give it a stir. And there we go. Right, so I'm going to make some coleslaw to go with this. I don't know if that's wrong. Is that wrong? Spag bol coleslaw on the side? I don't know, but I just quite fancy it actually. So I'm going to have it. So I'm hiding the spinach underneath, so when he comes back in, hopefully he doesn't see it. I'm just going to put it back in the freezer. Right. What else do we need? We need to clear away a little bit, don't we? Oh. So I've got a red cabbage, a white cabbage, a red onion. If I could juggle, I would try, but I can barely do two, let alone chuck an onion in, and a couple of carrots. So I'm going to prepare my veg. So I'm going to slice my onion, grate my carrot, and finally slice both my cabbage. So I'll make a start and then I'll come back to you. Right, so I'm doing my coleslaw. So I have literally sliced up all my vegetables, and at the bottom there I've got my carrot, my red onion, my red and my white cabbage. Put it into a bowl. And then quite literally I'm going to add, now I made some yoghurt last night in my Easy Yo yoghurt maker. So I'm going to use that. It's just a natural, really nice, thick, natural Greek yoghurt, fat-free. Pop that in. So this is a dessert spoon, so I'm putting 2 big dessert spoonfuls in there. And you just use any fat-free yoghurt. And then I'm going to put some mayonnaise in, which is the light mayonnaise. And I'm just going to put 1.5 dessert spoons in with the yoghurt. I've got some oregano, so I'm going to sprinkle of oregano and some paprika. Nice good shake of paprika. And I've got some rosemary. I'm just going to put in a bit of rosemary. And then some pepper. And I've got some garlic salt. So I'm going to put a bit of that in there. Then I'm going to give it a good stir, good mix up. Take a little bit all the while, but so you want all that veg to be coated with some of the yoghurt and the mayonnaise and the seasoning. And there'll be plenty here. I mean, this will last us a good couple of days, you know, for evening meal to go with our tea, and for lunches as well tomorrow. So there we go, homemade slaw, fraction of the price in the shops, nice and healthy. You know what's in it, you put in it what you want. You could put apple in there, that's quite nice. My mum does apple. She shreds an apple and puts that in there, and then she puts a bit of lemon juice in with it to stop the apple going brown. Sometimes she'll put sultanas in there as well, that's quite nice. I'm just going to wipe my hands. You could put, if you're eating some of it straight away, you could put an avocado. I might do that, I've got an avocado, so I might slice a bit of avocado up on top of it. That'll be quite nice. So, our spag bol Florentine is cooked down nicely, and the spinach is all defrosted and combined in, so that's doing well. I just want to check on the carrot. Still quite crispy, so I want to leave it a little bit. Cook it down a bit more. Just going to check on the seasoning as well. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, so I'm going to turn my pasta down a little bit. And I'm going to leave my spag bol Florentine to cook for a little bit longer. I would say another 15 minutes, and I think it should be ready in about 15 minutes to dish up. The spag bol Florentine is free, and it serves 4 people. So we'll be having like 2 lots for tonight, and then 2 for tomorrow for our lunch. Yeah, and the coleslaw to go with it. So that would be nice. Or you could do a bit of salad with it, so you have a bit of speed, something like that. Anyway, I started to ramble on, so I'm talking rubbish. I'll come back in a minute when I'm a bit more sensible. So I'm just dishing up, and I've got my coleslaw on the plate at one end, and I'm just going to put some. It's now snowing. Mad. And yeah, I'm going to put some pasta on the plate. This is Jason's, so he'll have a bit more than what I would have. And then I'm just going to add my bolognese Florentine. And there we have it. So there we go, there's the finished dish. Here he is again with his bike.
Sorry.
Honestly, he's a nightmare, isn't he?
Nightmare.
He is a lovely nightmare, yeah. So there's our tea for tonight. So if you fancy making this, then either follow along or use the book or get the book. Subscribe and tell your friends about me, and click the little bell and you'll get notifications. Anyway, until next time.